I posted every single day on YouTube for 55 days in a row without missing a day, whilst also building my business at 18. And here's what I learned. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk through the results that actually came from it and the metrics and what I saw happen within those 55 days. So first off, how many subscribers did I get after posting every single day for 55? Before I go through that, what was I posting about? Well, it was documenting the day-to-day of building my business as an 18-year-old entrepreneur and documenting the journey to $1 million at 18. That's what it was about. It was documenting the wins and losses during that period and what was happening in the day-to-day of me running my business. Now, in terms of the results, subscribers, after that 55 days, I have 155 subscribers, which is honestly so many more than I thought. I thought I was going to get barely any in that time, and I'd accepted that. So to get 155, I'm so grateful to have that many. And then in terms of views, I had 4,300 views, which from starting from genuinely zero and having my first 7 videos get 0, seems absolutely insane to me. More than 100,000 impressions, which is absolutely insane. Alrighty. And then had 34 members join the Young Founders Network, which is a school community I started for young entrepreneurs, completely free, to sort of have a network of others trying to do awesome, incredible things like themselves, chase success, build awesome businesses, and meet other cool people doing similar things, which 34 people in 55 days who I've had conversations with, learning what they're doing, learning from them learning from me, all of it just is unbelievable. I'm so grateful to have that many within the community and the network. And then I've also managed to partner with another young entrepreneur to help him grow his web design and SEO agency. He came to me and he's like, look, Jack, I want your expertise, I want your skill set, and I want you to help me take this to where I want to go. And so I sort of assessed whether or not I could help him, found that I could. All right, what does that look like? And so now we're partnered together, which is awesome. All from posting silly videos on the internet every single day for 55 days. Unbelievable. I'm so happy of the results that have happened during that period. But what I'm going to walk through today is what happened, which I briefly went through the results there, but what happened, what I've learnt, what I'm doing next, and then why I'm doing it. I want to take you through those 4 different things. But first of all, what happened? Before I go through that, I want to walk you through why I decided to post videos every single day. Now, there's a bit of backstory. Me and my good friend Lucas, who has been in a couple of the videos during the 55 days, we both decided that it would be beneficial for ourselves, for our businesses, and also to meet other cool, like-minded young entrepreneurs to post on YouTube. Now, he posted a video, I also posted a video. Our first videos on the channels were around the same period. He's got 50 views, mine got 0. I'm like, shit. YouTube hates me. Like, they either hate me or they hate me. I thought there was no way that the video wouldn't get views. He's got like 50 views. I'm like, what have I done wrong? And then I posted another video a couple days later. He also posted another video. He's got 20 something views. Mine got 0 again. I'm thinking, geez, what have I done for YouTube to hate me this much so I get 0 views? Like, talk about a kick in the nuts. You put the effort in to create these videos and it gets none. And so I was thinking, and I did some research. I'm like, why am I getting 0 views? And some people say, oh, you're shadow banned. It's not your fault, it's YouTube's fault. And then others were saying, you just haven't given YouTube enough information to be able to put your videos out to the right audience. Because YouTube's good. If it has enough information on you and who will view your stuff and who will benefit from it, they'll put it to those people. And so I made this decision. I'm like, okay, if YouTube needs heaps of information to show my videos to the right people, I'm going to give it as much information as possible. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to document and post a video every single day for as long as I can to force YouTube to show my videos to people. And guess what? First 5 days, all videos got 0 views. But then the 6th one got a couple of views. It got 4 views. And compared to 0 views, I felt famous. The video after that, getting 4 views, it got 26 views. And I'm like, holy shit. When do I start signing autographs? This is incredible. I'm genuinely famous. And having just the 0 views on those first few videos to compare to the 26 views, it's an unbelievable feeling. It's also freeing. It's like, hold on, no, YouTube hasn't shadow banned me. I just haven't given enough information or created videos of enough value for it to give it to the right people. And then after that video, it went down, but I continued to post every day. every single day for 55 days. Now, you've heard some of the results of the things that I've done, but one thing that I didn't mention is the amount of conversations I've had within that period of people who've come across my videos of other young entrepreneurs doing incredible things, who've messaged me on Instagram, who've joined the school community and then had conversations with the people I've been able to hop on calls with from Belgium, from Sweden, America, England, like UK, all over the world. People similar ages to myself, a bit older, some even younger, messaging me, having these conversations. And what I love about it is I respond to every single one. I appreciate every single person who's messaged me, because I'm not someone who's coming, speaking, shouting at all these people from the top of the hill after doing all these incredible things. I'm documenting what it is. And to have other people join me along that journey is just so incredible. I'm so grateful to have people message me and go, dude, I think what you're doing is absolutely incredible. Here's what I'm doing. I just thought I'd send you a message. And I always like to have these conversations with people, learn from everyone I can, because you can learn something from everyone. Now, in terms of the pros and cons to business result, pros, documenting every single day forced me to have something to document on. I had to do at least something so that I could say in the video, had this call today, this is how it went. Or no calls today, but this is what I worked on in terms of building the systems. Cons, not every day is exciting. Not every day there's something of such great value that people should spend their time to watch. So as a result of that, videos, well, some of them were just fluff, they were filler, and I filmed them because I had to. But, and I'll touch on this later, I had to do that, post those fluff videos, post every single day for 55 days straight, with not every single one being of enough value really that you want to post, to learn that lesson. I'll go through that in what I learned. But in terms of cons, because it was a non-negotiable for me and every single day, it did take away some of the time, effort, and energy that I could put towards my own business, which meant some client work took a bit slower than it was meant to. It meant that some projects that I was working on for myself, I wasn't able to get them done in the same amount of time, or frankly, not get started with it in any time frame that I should have, because these videos were non-negotiable and I had to film them. And some were really quick and easy, just get them in CapCut, download them, upload. And others took a bit longer. But doing it every single day, it did take some time and energy away from me being able to put that towards the business and growing that, and then doing an unbelievable job for the clients that I'm working with. Now, in terms of what I do, I run a marketing agency that runs advertising for other business owners, majority service-based businesses, to get more leads, more clients, and more business growth. I'm now working with a supplement brand, worked with an e-commerce brand, and I am actually building out an offer, or have built out an offer. It's to work with bigger companies and they're paying for a result. So for example, it's get $12,000 in new client revenue in 60 days, or we work for free until we do that. So that's a new offer that I'm running. Now, in terms of what I've learned so much from this journey, and I am so glad and grateful that I have done it. First, posting every single day for 55 days. It's not an easy feat. Like, you don't just get to stroll through it. You've got to put up the camera, put on the mic, you've got to edit it, download it, all of it, think about what to say, and then execute on that. Now, yes, all of those days, I didn't speak the best. I didn't have greatest topics to talk about. I didn't provide the most value that I actually wanted to. However, it taught me such an incredible lesson on consistency, and that genuinely you can have your first however many, get absolutely zero return for the time you're putting in. But the longer you do it, if you show up every single day, you'll have one that goes. You'll have one that gets you a result, and it might happen 3 days in, might happen 27 days in, might happen 157 days in, but it will happen. It is just a matter of you showing up every single day. And consistency, seriously, beats everything. If you show up every single day, people say that people get lucky, but they don't get lucky. They show up every single day, and because they show up every single day, they never miss a lucky day. People expect to do something once every few months and then get lucky on that one time they try. No, you're never gonna get lucky. But if you show up every single day for months, wouldn't it be reasonable to think you're gonna get lucky at least once during that time? You're gonna have the right person see this video. You're gonna have the right person respond to this email, respond to this ad, like your content, message you, whatever it is. If you show up every single day, you have the greatest chance for the right person to see what you're doing, for the right whatever it is, you have the greatest chance for luck to strike. There are 4 types of luck, and I saw a tweet from Alex Hormozi on this. 3 of them you can control, about how hard you work, how consistent you are, and showing up. So, luck comes from consistency. And another thing is that everything takes work, and in order to be good at something that you're trying to do, you need to sacrifice other things. So in order to me be good at videos, I had to sacrifice other things that I wasn't able to do. Now, sometimes that actually was bits within my own business, which I now know to prioritize over the videos because they're not the things that... Business is my main focus. And I'm not a content creator. I'm a business owner. I'm a young entrepreneur who's just documenting what I'm doing. So that takes precedent. And that everything takes work, and it actually takes more work than you think. Another one. At the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, it can feel very lonely. Because within your own physical location, there aren't that many people who are doing the same thing you're doing and who think the same. But in posting these videos, I realized how many incredible young entrepreneurs there are who are chasing success, who are wanting to do incredible things, who are genuinely crazy to think they can accomplish things that other people wouldn't even think that's within the realm of achievable. Like to have others who are as crazy as myself reach out to me, speak to, see my stuff, join the Young Founders Network. Absolutely just incredible. Like there are so many out there. There are so many out there. And all because I'm posting these silly little videos, I now have the opportunity to speak to someone on the other side of the world who is very similar to myself. And we would have never had the chance to connect if I didn't put myself out there, not care what people thought about the videos I was posting, and just get it out there. Another lesson I learned is the importance of non-negotiables. For this unknowing time of me posting every single day on YouTube, it was a non-negotiable. So guess what? I forced myself to do it every single day. I went on a holiday to Fiji for a week and still managed to post every single day. Why? Because it was a non-negotiable. There is no choice, I have no choice but to get a video out every single day. Now, as a result of that, some of them weren't that good. But guess what? I'm getting the bad ones out of the way early. And I'm also getting the repetitions and the fast feedback to improve quicker than other people would. If they only post 1 video a week, that's 4 videos in a month. If I were to post every single day, that's 30 videos a month. I was posting, what's that? That's more than 6 times better you are, or you've created more than 7 times the volume that they have done. So you've got faster feedback. You can get faster feedback on the videos you were posting. I've just said the same thing twice. But you're learning quicker. You're getting more reps in. And the more reps you do, the better you get. And the better you get, the better your reps are. And the more results that can come from it. The more growth, the more people you can reach, all of it. Now, before I walk through what's next, I want to say something briefly about how cool it is to be able to document the journey, have it on YouTube, and then to be able to look back and see what was I doing this day? What was I doing day 1? What was I like? How did I speak? What was I doing business-wise? And see myself at that stage of the journey. Now, I'm going to look back in 5 years' time and go, just absolutely love looking back and thank myself now, and also my 55 days ago me, at what I was doing. And even to have my grandkids or my great-grandchildren to be able to watch videos of me when they were to have never met me in real life, I think that is one of the coolest things. And I also think it's a little bit selfish to rid your great-grandkids of even having that opportunity to get to know who you were. I think that's really cool. And there's so many opportunities that can come from putting content out there. Whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, if you can find a way to frame it into good videos, either for yourself or for other people. Now, I'm doing this majority for myself, but also for other people. Any value I can bring, awesome. I'm going to do my best to do that, but I also want to document so people can see the positions I'm in and learn from it. Now, in terms of what next, I'm not going to be posting daily on here. I'm just not going to. It's too much and it's taking too much away from my business, and my business is the priority. So the main reason I'm not going to be posting every single day is because I'm going to be focusing more on my business. I want to reduce the fluff on the videos and increase the value of the videos. I found that too many days within that month was me just getting out a video for the sake of getting out a video. And if I were to reduce the volume, put less pressure on getting a video out every single day, but focus on doing really cool things in business, then I could make the videos so much more valuable, so much more impactful, and worth your time. That's why I'm reducing the amount of volume. And I want to go into a concept in a bit, and it was from a TikTok I watched which sparked me thinking, hold on, maybe I should pull back on the daily videos, focus more on what I'm doing, and just iterate on my process and what I'm doing. Actually, yeah, I'm going to walk through that process now. It is the idea of build in private, curate in public until they beg for you to build in public. So that idea of building in private, doing everything you can to progress, your main focus is the business. What are you doing to progress that business? Get more clients, get more business growth, learn and improve your skills, and then curate in public. So for example, it's just reporting on the lessons learned, what's happened. There's a mozzie right near my camera here. I hope that doesn't go in front of it. All right, it's gone. It's what lessons did I learn from X, Y, and Z situation? Did I sign a $5,000 a month client and they hate me now because of this is what I did? And so I can report on that, and I'm curating. I'm like, all right, this is what happened. This is the situation. This is what I learned from it. This is what you can take away from it. Here's the value. Don't repeat that problem. Who are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to someone who posts day 23 on the road to $1 million at 18. I'm taking the mick out of myself here. Day 23 on the road to $1 million at 18, or growing my business to $75,000 a month at 18. Here are the problems I faced, or just something like that. It's actual tangible things that have happened and tangible bits of value that people can take from the videos. Not just the day-to-day, because some days are going to be, most days in business, nothing happens. It's you sitting at a desk. It's you doing boring work. That doesn't make for good videos. Sure, seeing it every single day does give value, but it's not for the time that's being spent to watch it. So I feel that not only does it make the time spent watching the videos for the viewer, for you, more value, but it also gives me more time to do things that I can then give value on. So instead of trying to record every single day and that taking away from my focus on the business, I'm just focusing on the business, and then when I have something that I want to speak about and want to upload and want to create these really, really good videos, I can. And it's not just for the sake of getting out a video. And it was from a TikTok, and he disagreed with the building in public, which is what I'm doing. However, for that video to resonate, I had to post every single day to understand that. Because if I saw that at the beginning, it would have never resonated with me. I wouldn't have thought, you know what, he's onto something there. Because I wouldn't have had those videos where I just posted for the sake of it, which I think is really cool. And also a much better plan and strategy for myself in documenting my business journey and growth, especially at 18. I don't need to do this every single day. But what I can do is focus almost 100% on my business every single day, and then curate on what is going on within the business and the lessons I'm learning, and then put videos about that, whether that's once a week, 2 times a week, up to 5 times a week. I don't know how many. I've got quite a backlog now of ideas that I've been brainstorming for content, for video ideas that I'll do in the future. So I still think I'm going to do a couple a week, but it's put more effort into those videos as well and make them really valuable. So I want to post as much as possible, but not just getting out videos for the sake of getting out videos, because then that's not worth your time. And I want everyone's time to be well spent. Whether it's just me just talking about something that I want to talk about, but done in a way that's actually, I'm concise, I'm not wasting people's time, I'm not rambling. There are a couple of videos where I just went in circles the whole time. And I'm trying not to do that in this video. Now, in terms of why I am doing those things next, not posting every single day, focusing more on business. I didn't mention this, I'm focusing more on the Young Founders Network. I want to hop on calls every single week with the people in there. I want to learn from what people are doing in there, understand how I can improve the network and the community to really make it a high-performing group of young entrepreneurs from all over the globe, doing incredible things, having incredible success in business, growing massively, making a lot of money, just finding massive success in all areas of life. But why I'm doing this is, one, business is my number one focus. It's the number one thing I like at the moment. It is my focus in life. It is all of my goals are surrounded around business, surrounded around clients worked with, clients helped, money made. All of it is surrounding business. And anything that takes a lot of focus away from that isn't what I should be doing. I also want to create the Young Founders Network into a really special community for young entrepreneurs, because I feel there's too many people out there trying to sell things straight off the bat to people who want to make money and want to do incredible things. No, why not do it for free? build a community around it where you can learn with these incredible people and build with them. And opportunities will find you. I want to meet cool people and I want to learn from cool people similar age doing incredible things. And I also want to make these videos so much better and so much more valuable. I want to find a way to edit well, to create effective storytelling, but also really give incredible insights and properly curate the lessons and the things that I'm doing. So that is the lessons and the things I've learned from posting every single day on YouTube, 55 days, while building my business at 18, documenting the road to 1 million. And I needed to post every single day to learn this and better understand the lessons that I provided in this video. I needed to understand that some days are going to be complete fluff and getting out for the sake of getting out and not that valuable, to be able to look at that and go, okay, I can pull back on the volume now and focus on increasing the value of each one and really making it worth your time, my time, putting it in there, really consolidating my thoughts and what's going on within the business, and also the learnings. Like, what happened? Let me reflect on that. Let me also speak on that, and it gives it a greater chance of me actually fixing it in the future. But that is today's video. I wanted to quickly run through that. That's why I haven't uploaded for the last few days, because I was just thinking about how I wanted to approach this video. And as well as coming back from holiday, there were a few fires I had to put out within the business because the reception Wi-Fi was awful. But that's the plan moving forward. I'm going to put more effort into making better videos, more valuable, and not putting out fluff. But I had to do every single day for 55 days straight to learn that lesson. So that's today's video. I'll see you in the next one.